morning all. Now let us discuss about the design thinking based exploration of signals and communication systems. See, exploration signals is nothing but what is meant by signal. Signal is a function of one or more independent variable which contains some information is called as your signal. See, noise signal means which does not contain any information. See, exploration of the signals means it is of your continuous time signal and discrete time signal. See, continuous time signals are continuous in amplitude and continuous in time, right? Discrete time signals are continuous in amplitude and discrete in time. See, here exploration of signals, how it is exploration of signals in communication systems. Is signals, is it related with communication? Yes, it consists of your transmitter, channel and then receiver. The transmitter is nothing but your electronic components or circuit that can convert the information into the signal. We are transmitting the signal with the help of channel. Channel means it is of wired communication or wireless communication. So receiver purposes, we are receiving only the original message signal. See, the exploration of communication systems, it can be divided into 5 stages: empathy, define, ideate, prototype and testing. Let us discuss briefly.
According as well as said, the information thinking, we are discussing about signals based on design thinking approach. Design thinking has 5 stages: empathy, define, ideate, prototype and testing. Now the empathy phase. In the empathy phase, it faces the real world problems and it can be resolved by using following criteria like define, ideate, prototype and testing. In empathy, there are we discussing about 2 different types: user categories and how the problems related to the users. In user categories, there are general users who use smartphones, internet and video conferencing users, and critical operators like emergency responders, technical managers in defense personnels, and also air traffic control. And then the technical experts like they are digital signal processing engineers and the electronic engineers who uses in signal communication can be used efficiently. Then the user problems related to users problems related by can be rectified by using design thinking. In this empathy part, poor call quality because of weak signal strength, noise reduction, more noise in biomedical instruments, and also more number of latency in signal processing.
Good morning everyone. I am going to talk about the define part. So define is nothing but articulating the problem that need to be solved. So it is a process of framing a right signal problem statement. So once the user's problem is observed, then the next step is to provide a specific human-centric problem statement. So some technical challenges faced by users are how might we ensure a seamless coverage in remote areas, and how might we maintain a real-time communication between 2 moving vehicles, that is vehicle to vehicle communication. So some system barriers identified by the experts are that bandwidth limitations in high traffic areas, then signal attenuation in dense areas or underground areas, then hardware constraints in low power and wearable devices. So the outcome of the define part is to create a set of user-centric challenges and bridge the gap between the signal theories and the application in a practical process.
So hi all, I am going to tell about the ideate part. After defining the problem, you have to give a solution. So the goal is to generate a creative solution for the particular problem. So some solutions or techniques included are: first one is the modulation and encoding. So it uses adaptive modulation for better signal quality under variable conditions. Employ source and channel encoding for efficient and data transmission. The second one is the noise reduction. So it uses adaptive filters. It uses machine learning to detect and isolate the noise patterns. Third one is the signal optimization. So it implements multiple input and multiple output, and for robust wireless signals. It uses beamforming to direct signals paths towards the specific users. Last one is the infrastructure enhancement. So it builds signal repeaters and boosters in weak coverage zones. It uses software defined radio for dynamic signal configuration.
See, in this ideate part, we are going to discuss about how to exploration of communication systems is nothing but your modulation and encoding. See, modulation is nothing but by using the adaptive filters for better signal quality. And then we are going to help of noise reduction, means how to reduce the noise reduction with the help of adaptive filter. That is nothing but least mean square algorithm. We are using it as your least mean square algorithm. With the help of adaptive filter, we are going to reduce the noise. And also for signal transmission. See, signal transmission by using MIMO. MIMO means multiple input, multiple output for better signal transmission in terms of wireless devices. And also we can using in terms of IAR filters and FIR filters also. With the help of these filters, we are going to improve the frequency response and bandwidth of the communication signals.
So fourth stage is prototype. Ideas turn into the practical prototype that demonstrates how signals issued that can be resolved in real world scenarios. There are two types of prototypes. First is hardware and second is software. First, in a hardware prototype, wearable devices transmitting the clean ECG signals, and next wireless routers with signal boosting circuits, and next is software prototype, DSP based noise removal applications using MATLAB or Python, and real-time data comparison and transmission over apps for an IoT.
So the last stage in the human-centric approach is the testing phase, where it allows us the developers and the users to validate whether the signal solution meet the real-time expectations. So the testing scenario explains about three things mainly. First one is the urban versus the rural signal strength evaluation and high noise level environmental trials, and the real-time response to the autonomous systems. And some of the key parametrics in the testing stage are signal to noise ratio, bit error rate, latency and jitter, and the signal coverage and strength. So the conclusion of this design thinking video is by implementing the design thinking approach in the domain of signals, developers and engineers, it bridges the gap between the technical signal strength and the real world experience with the users. So this human-centric approach is an iterative approach which promotes the creativeness, robustness and scalable in adaptive signals, which makes the communication system more reliable, accessible and impactful.
Now let us conclude the exploration of signals and communication systems. See, what are all the key metrics involved in your ideate part is nothing but your signal to noise ratio and bit error rate. See, with the help of multi-rate filters also we are removing noise removal. It consists of your decimation and interpolation. See, decimation is the process of sampling rate conversion by an integer factor d, and also is the interpolation or upsampling is the process of increasing the sampling rate by an integer factor I. See, with the help of all these, it consists of your hardware prototype and software prototype. See, hardware prototype is nothing but your wearable ECG signals. Next one is software prototype, means for noise removal filtering we are using it as your MATLAB and Python. See, by using these and all applications, we are using the exploration of communication systems. It's more impactful and reliable. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.